See, the topic participatory notes, be very clear that is again one of the very important current affair topic for your Indian economy, from your Indian economy. This is again another important topic. Okay, so we had discussed a lot of important topics in relation to Indian economy, and participatory notes is one among them. So be very clear about these concepts about participatory notes, so that if a question comes, you can easily solve it. Now try to understand that, okay, regarding before going to participatory notes, okay, be clear that foreign investors, okay, who want to invest in India, we already discussed that they can comes through two way, either through foreign direct investment and foreign portfolio investment. We have discussed that when we discussed the external sector foreign investment topic. Now regarding the foreign investors, if foreign investors, I am talking about basically from foreign investors who want to buy small quantities, foreign investors who want to buy small quantities of Indian stocks or debt instruments from the Indian capital market, that is stock market. Okay, they have two routes. Okay, be very clear. Foreign investor who want to buy small quantities of Indian stocks or debt instrument like bond, they can go or they can invest in Indian capital market through two routes. One route is that register with SEBI. Register with SEBI as foreign portfolio investor. So be very clear, a foreign investor who want to purchase small quantities of shares or stocks or any securities from Indian capital market, what they can do? One route is that register with SEBI as a foreign portfolio investor and invest on that particular instrument. Other route is that without registering with SEBI, so this foreign investor, he will not register with SEBI, that is our capital market regulator, but he purchase Indian securities from the capital market. Okay, so there are two category of foreign portfolio investor. One who is registered, so who purchase small quantities of Indian stocks or debt instruments. One is who directly, means who want to register with SEBI and who don't want to register with SEBI. So if a foreign investor want to purchase large quantity of Indian stocks, then there is another route which we discuss, large quantity, that is nothing but foreign direct investment. So be very clear. Okay, so here, since we are talking about participatory notes, be very clear, this is the crucial point about participatory notes, that participatory notes are a means used by foreign investor to invest in Indian stock market without registering with SEBI. So this category of foreign investor can be called as, they are participatory notes. So participatory notes basically are a means through which foreign investor can invest in Indian stock market without registering with SEBI. Okay, so another point regarding participatory notes is that it is not, this route is not allowed for domestic investors. So domestic investors can't use this route, in the sense that all the domestic investors have to register with SEBI. Okay, Now what's the problem with the registration? Okay, if the thing is that it becomes easy for them, it is easy for them, the foreign investors, for some foreign investors like hedge funds, who don't want to, he want to invest in India, but don't want to register with SEBI, can purchase participatory notes. Okay, now try to understand that. So this is one point regarding, most important point about participatory note is that participatory notes are not registered with those investors, are foreign investors who have not registered with SEBI. Okay, now try to understand that. So we can classify from your for a simple understanding, I'll give you a simple idea that we can classify three categories like FDI, FPI and participatory notes. FDI, FPI and participatory notes. We can say that, okay, FDI are long-term investors. FDI are long-term investors. FPI, foreign portfolio investors, are medium or short-term investors. Participatory notes are ultra short-term investors. So basically, these participatory notes will not stay in a particular country for a, they will stay only for a short period. Okay, so basically the speculation is their main function. Make money, they speculate, they invest and make money. That's their investment strategy regarding participatory notes. Now be very clear, there is a reason behind why participatory notes is very important for you. So that I will discuss the issue related with participatory notes, but be very clear with the concepts. Okay, so concepts, you are be clear that, okay, participatory notes have not registered with SEBI and participatory note can't be issued to domestic investors. Now participatory notes are a form of offshore derivative instruments. So be very clear, participatory notes are what? ODI. It's a, see, be very clear, this concept offshore, ODI is offshore derivative instruments. So it means that it's, if you know that participatory, see, it is, and ODI is also called as participatory notes, or participatory notes is a form of ODI. So be very clear, what is this ODI? ODI is a offshore. So always, since it is offshore, it is foreign. It's an instrument. What type of instrument? It's a derivative. Now when you talk about derivative, be very clear, derivative is nothing but a security, okay, with a value or with a price. But so whenever you hear the word derivative, be clear that it is talking about a security which is having a value, and that value or that price of that security is dependent or derived from certain underlying assets. So whenever you hear the word derivative, be very clear, it is a security with a value or price, and this value is dependent or derived from certain underlying assets. These assets can be stocks, these assets can be debt instrument or any derivative. So this is, so it is basically, so offshore derivative instrument is, so an instrument, it's a derivative instrument issued by a offshore means from foreign. So it's a foreign investment vehicle where the advantage is that it's not need not to register with SEBI. So another feature of a derivative is always, whenever you hear the word derivative, derivative will have a contract. It's a contract. Similarly, participatory notes are also a contract between the issuer and subscriber. Be very clear. So how participatory notes without registering with SEBI can purchase Indian stocks or debt instruments? So that's, be very clear. So since participatory notes, so be very clear how a foreign investor purchase the shares or debt instruments from Indian capital market without registering. Actually, what this participatory notes are issued by foreign portfolio investors. Participatory notes are issued by foreign portfolio investors. So registered foreign portfolio investors issue participatory notes to this offshore client. So the participatory notes will not register, but the foreign portfolio investor have already registered with SEBI. They will issue this participatory note to this client. Okay. Now here is that the issue is now this foreign portfolio investor knows that who have purchased this participatory notes, and it is mandatory for this foreign portfolio investor to report to the SEBI regarding who have purchased, who is the subscriber of participatory notes. So be very clear, in participatory notes there will be an issuer and a subscriber. So there is a contract between this issuer, foreign portfolio investor, and the subscriber participatory notes. Okay. Now I'll tell you, so another point is that this participatory notes are issued by foreign portfolio investor. So participatory notes are issued by foreign portfolio investor to an investor or a subscriber who want to purchase or who want to invest in Indian capital market without registering with SEBI. But who will register? The foreign portfolio investor will register. Now recently, okay, there were lot of controversies related with, there was allegations, and especially after this special investigation team set up to find out the black money, the root of black money. They said that participatory notes is one such route where black money is round tripped back to India or laundered. So the issue regarding this participatory note is that many of the people who are having black money have used this route to round trip black money back to India by using this route. So this special investigation team have recommended SEBI to regulate this sector by coming up with a lot of stringent regulations. So SEBI in last year, in June 2016, have come up with, so earlier also SEBI started, in the last few years, SEBI started tightening rules on foreign portfolio investors. Okay, they have issued, have said that, okay, earlier there was the KYC norms were not that important for them, but now it has made very clear that the foreign portfolio investors have to collect KYC norm, and second thing is that if they found that any suspicious activities, if the issuer, the foreign portfolio investor, find any suspicious activity in relation to this participatory note subscriber, it have to inform. And another important feature, or another important restriction brought by SEBI is that the free transfer is now curbed. The free transfer of this participatory notes is now curbed. Free transfer means earlier once the foreign portfolio investor issue a participatory notes to a particular subscriber, this subscriber can sell it to, transfer to some other person, that person can sell it to some other person, and this can go on. Now since So because of free transfer, because of participatory note subscriber, free transfer means do a transfer to someone else, A, he will do a transfer to B, and we don't know who is this B. So it was very difficult for SEBI to find out this B person. So this B person may be using this route to invest in India, round trip in India. So the major criticism about participatory notes is that because of this free transfer, because of their earlier identity was not known or it was not transparent, the SEBI have come with lot of transparency in relation to this investment vehicle, that they have made mandatory KYC norms, they have curbed free transfer, they have asked this foreign portfolio investor who issues participatory notes to report to SEBI any suspicious activity. So because of this SEBI's stringent norms, which was issued in a period of time, especially it was made more stringent in June 2016, there were a lot of news related with participatory notes. So I am expecting a question from the concept. What is they can ask a question from either from the concept, or they can ask the effects of participatory notes. See, the benefit for participatory for the investor was that it was speedier for them to invest, and they can there were less regulatory hurdles for participatory notes. But there was lot of criticism that this participatory notes have been used, the round tripping have been happened through this route, money laundering have happened through this route. Even there is a serious allegation that, or there is a serious issue regarding that the terrorists are using this route to invest money in India and use the money for using their nefarious activities, wrong activities. So in order to basically to curb all these issues, means wrongdoings, especially in relation to laundering black money, with the recommendation of Special Investigation Team on Black Money, SEBI have in June 2016 have come with a stringent norm. So now onwards, it's difficult for participatory notes to hide their identity or to do free transfer of these subscribed participatory notes to anyone. Okay, with this what happened is there is a cleansing. There is a cleansing happening in the investment in relation to the money coming to our capital market. So that's a positive step taken by SEBI in relation to cleansing fund coming to Indian capital market. Now we'll see the impact of see, SEBI started tightening the norms on participatory notes a decade back, from 2017 onwards. So from there till now, what has happened is way back in 2007, that is 10 years back, participatory notes constitute 55% of foreign portfolio investment. So be very clear that, okay, in 2007, 55% of the foreign portfolio investment have came from participatory notes. Now, after 10 years, in 2017, due to the stringent norms and regulations issued by SEBI, this have come down, it has come down to near 7% as per the latest data, that is March 2017 data. Now participatory notes constitute only 7% of the total foreign portfolio investment in India. Okay, so it means that the steps taken by SEBI, so it shows that there were lot of people who are using this route for illegal activities. So that's a very important step taken by SEBI to improve or to cleanse our capital market. As a capital market regulator, it is one of the biggest achievement of SEBI in controlling the participatory notes. Okay, now be very clear. If a question comes, they can ask question, the concept related. What is a participatory note? Who issues participatory notes? So be very clear. So what is the specialty of participatory notes? Why the foreign investor use this route? Because all over the world, participatory notes are not registered with the any capital market regulator. Participatory notes, they will not register with a particular means any country's capital market regulator. That's the key thing. Second is that then how they purchase. The foreign portfolio investor issues participatory notes to these investors who don't want to register with SEBI. So foreign portfolio investors only issues this participatory notes to the required foreign investors. Third is that, okay, domestic investors, as the term suggests, it's an offshore derivative instrument. It's a participatory notes is a type of offshore derivative instrument. As the term suggests, it's from offshore. That is, this route is allowed only for foreign investors. And it's a derivative instrument in the sense that it is having an underlying asset. We discussed that. Okay. So, three important points for participatory notes. One, participatory notes have not registered with SEBI. Two, they are issued by registered foreign portfolio investors to the foreign investor. Third, it is an offshore derivative. It's a type of offshore derivative instrument. It's a type of offshore derivative instrument. If a question comes, you can easily answer it. Now, I have set a model question. I am expecting a question on participatory notes. So, we will just try to solve this model question on participatory notes. Now, regarding participatory notes, we will see this question. It's a 3-statement question. Question is like that regarding participatory notes, also called as P notes. Participatory notes is also called as P notes. Which of the following statement is so are correct? Statement 1, they are means through which foreign investors registered with SEBI invest in the Indian capital market. Is that statement correct? No. Where is the, see, when you read the new statement, you need to be very clear. Okay, they said that what the statement say that foreign investors registered with SEBI. If foreign investors registered with SEBI, they are not participatory notes. They are foreign investors who are not registered with SEBI. They are called as for participatory notes. The first statement is wrong. If you know first statement is wrong, see the choice. Choice A have 1, choice C you can eliminate, choice D you can eliminate. So what is the answer? Answer is Bombay B, 2 and 3 only. Now we will see the second statement. These instruments are not open for domestic investors. Yes, its participatory notes are not open for domestic investors. That statement is correct. What about the third statement? They are a potential source for round tripping in India. Yes, they are a potential source for. It's just a major criticism about participatory notes. So answer is B, 2 and 3 only. Thank you.